Hello.
Hello.
I'm Cat.
And I'm Nicole.
And today we are filming
our first story time.
And guess who it's about?
Me. Sorry. Trying to get comfortable.
It's your story.
Oh yeah, huh? Okay.
I was there, but I was a part of it, but I wasn't I was just a part of it.
Okay. So let's rewind like 4 years ago?
3 years ago.
Almost 4.
Yeah, almost 4.
Yeah, so 2013. It was like end of October, and Kat was in school, and we were living in our first home together.
Yeah, we were living in Ontario.
Yeah. And then, so I went with her to school that day, because I didn't have to be at work till 3 o'clock, I think, at that time, because I had just started.
Yeah.
School that day, and she had got out of class, her first class, and we were walking to her second class, and what happened?
Her story, and she doesn't know what happened. So we're walking to my other class, and it's like, yeah. So, if it was at Mount Sac.
Yeah.
So if you guys know Mount Sac, there's hills and everything in the walkways, like down. So I'm going down towards the biology building, and we're walking, and then we heard the skateboard from behind us. So we just happened to look back, and he's like telling us to move to the right. So we move to the right, and like we're on the grass. Like we're heading towards the grass. We're not even that far from the grass. We're like that far from the grass. So tell me why this kid,
idiot,
decides he tells us to move to the right, curves to the right. So from there, he hits us from behind. Well, he hits Nicole first, right?
I think so.
It was weird because like he hit us from behind, but it was like he hit Nicole,
then hit her,
hit me. So
yeah,
it was
I was
like
on the outside.
Yeah, so it was like a sandwich. So it was Nicole, the guy, and then me.
Yeah.
I don't know how we ended up like that, but it was both of us on top of Nicole. And her leg was completely messed up. Like she was on the floor.
Couldn't move.
She's crying, and this guy keeps trying to pick her up, like pull her up, because he's not supposed to be riding on the campus with his skateboard anyways. So he tries to pull her up,
because he knew campus security would be showing up.
Yeah, so everybody's asking her, she's okay, because she's crying. Well, she obviously wasn't okay. So we end up as soon as I was going to turn around to see where this guy was at, he took off on his skateboard. It was a hit and run skateboard.
It was a hit and run skateboard. Literally.
So then we had to call
security got there.
And they called the
ambulance.
Yeah.
And the ambulance got there.
And so they had to...
And I couldn't get up at all. They had to cut my pants.
Yeah, so they had to cut her pants. She was devastated.
My shoelaces.
Her shoelaces. And the only thing she was really worried about was her damn soda.
Oh yeah, I had a soda and it like went flying somewhere.
Yeah, she's like, I just got my soda.
Yeah, I just got it.
She's crying and not even worrying about anything else. Like she's saying her leg hurts. She's crying about her soda.
I think because I was trying not to think about my leg because it hurt it.
So then now I'm like freaking out because now I gotta call her mom. And like we said in past videos, at that point, her family wasn't cool with me at all. So, and Nicole's all, don't call them. I'm all like, I have to call them because it's only right. So I called them. I have to talk to her mom. They meet us at the hospital. Nicole needs surgery. So
they meet us at the hospital, but yeah, okay. So they didn't take me to Kaiser. They took me to. They have to take you to the closest emergency.
Yeah, so we had to go to Downey.
No, it wasn't Downey.
Wasn't it Downey?
It was San Dimas.
Oh, San Dimas.
Yeah.
So I waited for her mom and dad to come. She's back there, and I had to greet her family and tell them what happened. And Nicole wasn't right there by me. And I'm freaking out the whole time.
I'm sorry.
So then, that's my nephew.
And her dad.
Yeah. So then, They send her home because she's going to have surgery a couple days later.
No.
Yeah.
They sent me straight to Kaiser.
No. You had to come home.
No, I came home and then they sent me to Kaiser because I had to go get a referral from the actual Kaiser, remember?
And then you went home. You didn't have surgery that day.
No, I know. I didn't
Okay,
have
so they
surgery
sent
that
her
day.
the Kaiser. And she had to get a referral.
Yeah.
So after the referral.
I think I had surgery November.
Well, the story's not done yet.
Oh, yeah.
So now we're going back home. And her mom and dad want to take her home. To their house. Not to our house, but to their house. And I was agreeing with them because we lived upstairs.
And Nicole refused.
And yeah, she refused. It's like, so it made me look like I didn't care that she had to go upstairs. So then,
yeah, you were telling them like you wanted.
yeah, but I know they probably didn't believe me. In my head at that time, they didn't believe me. So then we get her upstairs and all that, and then a couple days later she has surgery. And that's when like my friend came in, Henry, and he was like so awesome because like he was gonna help me take care of her for like how long she was down for the count. So then she has surgery. Now I gotta stay 6 hours waiting for her surgery.
Is that how long it was?
It felt like it, man. When you're sitting by people that you know don't like you, it feels like forever.
I don't remember.
And then to top it off, after her surgery's over, my mom was talking to her and telling her like, don't be a mouse, be a man. So right when Nicole gets out of surgery and we see her, she's all, tell your mom that I'm not a mouse, that I'm a man. And I start busting up. Her mom's looking at me like, what is she talking about? And then like we're staying back there for a while, and then she's all like, Nicole's mom asks her like, do you want me to go get your dad? And she's all like, no. And then I was all like, I'm gonna go back. She's all like, I told Nicole I'm gonna leave and let your dad come back in. She's all like, no, just have my mom and dad leave and you just stay. And I'm all like, oh. I was like, they're gonna like dislike me even more now. How is this your story and I'm talking the whole time?
Because you took over.
You just don't know what to say.
Oh, pretty much. Because you were there too.
Yeah.
It's your story too. Because like...
Oh, that I was going to kill this kid?
Yeah.
Even though he was like my same age, I think. But still.
Yeah. I think if he would have stayed, she probably would have killed him. Yeah. Or hurt him really badly.
Yeah.
And yeah. So yeah. So I remember going into surgery, and when I was going into surgery, I guess they all like, oh, how did you break it? Now, like before it went like underneath, like before they put the mask on to put you under, I was like, oh, I was hit by a skateboarder from behind, and they were like, what? The whole surgical team like looked at me, and I could tell they were all looking at me like, are you serious? Like, all this happened from that?
Yeah. She broke her tibia, her fibia, and her distal joint.
Yeah. I still have a lot of scars.
Yeah. If we could, we'll probably take pictures and like slide them in so you can see how it looks now. And maybe if we find pictures of how it looked back then, we'll put them in.
I don't know where those are. No.
Okay, then.
Probably not gonna happen. Yeah, because...
See, I just like putting more work for her.
Yeah, I don't know I have no idea where that is.
We have like a CD of how like it looks.
Yeah, but I think it's packed up top. Well, I'm getting all that down. It's like underneath. It's like underneath everything.
Oh, tell them about what your uncle...
Oh yeah, so everybody was making fun of me because I was hit by a skateboarder. So my uncle, well, he's my Nino, it's my mom's brother. After my surgery, and he came in and he's all, oh, here, I have something for you. And he hands me this little skateboard, you know, like the little tech decks. And he's all, here, he's all, so you could remember it by. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so mean, like, but it was funny too. But I thought it was mean but funny.
Yeah, so now every time she hears a skateboarder,
I kind of freak out.
We flinch or we look like, man, I hope it don't hit us.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to take care of her this time around. And I'm pretty sure Henry's not going to help us So I tell her, if she gets hit by a skateboarder again, she going to her mama's house. She going. I ain't gonna deal with that again.
I wasn't that bad. Okay, I was bad.
You whined the whole time.
It hurted.
She was a baby. Yeah.
Whatever.
And they told her that she could walk and everything, and she's all like, I can't walk. I can't do it.
It was nerve-wracking. You should been off of your foot for 3.5 months.
I know that feeling.
Oh yeah, you had that feeling. It's nerve-wracking when you go to take the first step. You know it is.
Yeah. She still has some complications walking now, though. She's a zombie.
Not a zombie.
She walks like a zombie. She should be in The Walking Dead.
She always tells me that.
Yeah. Because you know how like you're supposed to walk this way while her leg curves out like that? And she walks like that?
That looks funny.
So Walking Dead status right there.
Whatever.
You should try out.
Nah.
For the next season if they're still filming it. I don't know.
I don't know.
Alright, well, that's it for Nicole's story, even though I took it over. Because she got nervous to talk.
Yeah. I always do.
So yeah, until our next story time.
Bye.
Adios.
Hasta luego.
Au revoir.
Buenas noches.
You took my word. I don't know any other ones. I probably sound too white.
Bye.
Bye.